So till now we see how Geraldine, the damsel Geraldine, is brought to the castle, and how spooky things happens there with her presence, like how the dog makes a mourning sound, how Geraldine doesn't get any pain by crossing the moat, and how the hearth, unextinguished hearth, lights up. All these things give some kind of eerie feeling about her presence, and how he shoos away the guardian spirit of her mother, of Christabel's mother. Again the wildflower wine she drank, her fair large eyes gan glitter bright, and from the floor whereon she sang, the lofty lady stood upright. She was most beautiful to see, like a lady of fair country, far country. So Geraldine looked very beautiful. And thus the lofty lady spake, all they who live in the upper sky do love you, holy Christabel, and you love them, and for their sake, and for the good which me befell, even I in my degree will try, fair maiden, to requite you well. But now unrobe yourself, for I must pray ere yet in bed I lie. So she says that, Geraldine says that Christabel is being loved by everyone, and then she also hopes that she will also pay her enough well, like she will also love her enough. And then she asks Christabel to remove her clothes and says that she needs to pray before going to bed. Quoth Christabel, so let it be, and asked the lady bade did she, her gentle limbs did she undress and lay down in her loveliness. So she removed her clothes and she lay down in the bed. But through her brain of weal and woe, so many thoughts moved to and fro, that vain it were her lids to close. So halfway from the bed she rose, and on her elbow did recline to look at Lady Geraldine. So she remained there, but so many thoughts keep going to and fro in her mind. And then she lied there and she looked at Geraldine. Beneath the lamp the lady bowed and slowly rolled her eyes round, then drawing in her breath aloud like one that shuddered, she unbound the singer from beneath her breast. Her silken robe and inner vest dropped to her feet, and full in view, behold, her bosom and half her side, a sight to dream of, not to tell. Oh, shield, sweet Christabel. So Geraldine removes her clothes and she looks so beautiful, such a beautiful figure she has. And then Christabel says, oh, help me to control myself. Yeah, Geraldine nor speaks nor stirs. Ah, what a stricken look was hers. Deep from within she seems halfway to lift some weight with sick assay, and eyes the maid and seeks delight. Then suddenly, as one defied, collects herself in scorn and pride, and lay down the maiden's side, and in her arms the maid she took. Ah, well a day, and with low voice and doleful look, those words did say, in the touch of this bosom there worketh a spell, which is the lord of the utterance, Christabel. So she, by touching Christabel, she makes a spell upon her that she will forget everything what is happening that night. Thou knowest tonight and will know tomorrow this mark of my shame, the seal of my sorrow. But vainly thou wearest for this alone in thy power to declare that in the dim forest. So she will not be able to say to anyone that this thing happened and she brought a woman like this and all. Thou hearest in low mourning, and foundest a lady bright, surpassingly fair, and didst bring her home with thee in love and in charity, to shield her and shelter her from damp air. So this spell is made upon Christabel that she is not able to say this to anyone. So now we come to the end of part 1. We will see the conclusion of part 1. It was a lovely sight to see the Lady Christabel when she was praying at the oak tree. So it was a lovely sight to see Christabel praying there, amid the jagged shadows of mossy leafless boughs, kneeling in the moonlight to make her gentle vows, her slender palms together pressed, heaving sometimes on her breast, her face resigned to bliss or bale, her face, oh call it fair not pale, and both blue eyes more bright and clear, each upon to have a tear. So her looks is being described, how she was praying underneath the oak tree, with opt eyes, asleep and dreaming fearfully dreaming, yet I wish, dreaming that alone which is, oh sorrow and shame, can this be she, this lady who knelt at the old oak tree, and lo, the worker of these harms, that holds the maiden in her arms, seems to slumber still and mild, as a mother with her child. So Geraldine hugs her to her bosom, and then sleeps as though like how a mother holds a child, and takes her all to herself, shooing away the guardian spirit of Christabel's mother. A star hath set, a star hath risen. O Geraldine, since arms of thine have been the lovely lady's prison. So now Christabel is in the prison of Geraldine's arms. O Geraldine, 1 hour was thine, thou hadst thy will. By chain and rill, the night birds all that hour were still. But now they were jubilant anew. From cliff and tower, choo-woo, 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 from wood and fell. And see, the Lady Christabel gathers herself from out her trance. Her limbs relax, her countenance grows sad and soft. The smooth, thin lids close over her eyes, and tears she sheds, large tears that leave the lashes bright. And off the while she seems to smile as infants at a sudden light. Now Christabel is lying peacefully. She's lying there, closing her eyes, and then tears come through her eyes. Yeah, she doth smile and she doth weep like a youthful hermitess, beauteous in the wilderness, who praying always prays in sleeps. And if she move unquietly, perchance it's but the blood so free comes back and tingles in her feet. No doubt she hath a vision sweet. What if her guardian spirit were? What if she knew her mother near? Oh, what if her guardian spirit were there with her? But this she knows in joys and woes, that saints will aid if men will call. So she's lying there in that spell. She's lying there, unable. Tomorrow she will not be able to say about what happened. She will know it, but then she will not be able to speak. So, but one thing is there. The line concludes like this. One thing she knows, that saints will aid if men will call. If we pray to saints, the saints will surely help us. For the blue sky bends over all. The blue sky bends over all. The heaven bends over all. So the saints will surely listen to the prayers. Whatever it be, whatever happened, she don't know what will happen tomorrow. But one thing is sure, that the saints will always aid her when men calls. So the saints will always hear her prayers. Because why? Because the blue sky bends over all. The blue sky is above all. The heaven is above all. I hope you understood the poem. Thank you. I had to say a little fast because I had to cut this into 3 videos. Each video comes 6 to 7 minutes, and then I have to keep this pace only because I have to conclude this each session, each video in 7 minutes. Otherwise it will be very difficult to upload. That's why I hope at least you got some idea about this poetry. Thank you.